November 10th, 2025. A day that started just like any other in the heart of India's bustling capital, Delhi. The streets around the magnificent Red Fort were filled with their usual rhythm, the hum of traffic, the chatter of vendors, and the footsteps of thousands going about their day. But in the blink of an eye, this ordinary Monday would transform into a day of intense scrutiny and national concern. What really happened near the Red Fort on that day? Why did the city come to a standstill? Today, we're piecing together the events, the investigation, and the city's response to an unexpected crisis that unfolded in one of its most iconic locations. It was a normal business day. Tourists were admiring the grandeur of the Mughal-era monument, and daily life was in full swing in Chandi Chowk and the surrounding markets. Suddenly, an unusual event shattered the routine. An unexpected situation near the Red Fort area triggered immediate alarm. Within minutes, the usual flow of life was disrupted. Traffic came to a complete halt, creating a web of motionless vehicles stretching for miles. People in the vicinity, initially confused, started to realize something serious was happening. The air grew thick with tension and unanswered questions. The first calls to emergency services came in a flurry. Local authorities, including the Delhi police, were dispatched to the scene with unprecedented speed. Their first priority was clear: secure the area and ensure public safety. A wide perimeter was quickly established around the incident site, cordoning it off from the public. This swift action was crucial to prevent further chaos and to preserve the scene for the impending investigation. News reporters and media vans began arriving, their cameras capturing the unfolding drama as the nation started to tune in, anxious for information. The entire country's attention was now fixed on this small pocket of Delhi. What could have happened at such a heavily guarded and symbolic landmark? As the initial shock settled, a methodical and highly coordinated investigation began. The scene was a complex puzzle, and experts were called in to solve it. Specialists from various agencies, including forensic teams and anti-terror squads, arrived on site. Their task was to meticulously comb through every inch of the area, looking for clues that could explain the cause and nature of the incident. They studied the surroundings, documented the scene with high-resolution photography, and began collecting physical evidence. Every fragment, every mark, was carefully bagged and tagged for analysis. They knew that the smallest detail could hold the key to understanding the entire event. Simultaneously, another team began reviewing footage from the vast network of CCTV cameras installed in and around the Red Fort. The area is one of the most monitored in the city, a fact that would prove invaluable. Investigators started to piece together a timeline. A key piece of the puzzle was a vehicle identified at the center of the incident. Using its registration number, authorities quickly traced its owner. This breakthrough opened up new lines of inquiry. Who was the owner? What was their background? Investigators immediately began analyzing the vehicle's recent travel routes, sifting through GPS data, toll records, and communication logs associated with its registered user. They needed to understand the vehicle's journey leading up to this moment. Was it a planned act, or a tragic, unforeseen accident? Every possibility was on the table. The camera footage was the silent witness that told a story words could not. Hours of video from traffic cameras, private security systems, and government-installed surveillance were scrutinized. Investigators replayed the moments before, during, and after the incident. Frame by frame, they tracked the identified vehicle as it navigated the city's streets, noting its speed, its path, and any unusual stops it made. They were also looking for anything out of the ordinary. Were other vehicles shadowing it? Did anyone approach it while it was parked? This digital manhunt was critical to building a comprehensive picture of the events. The location of the incident, right at the doorstep of the Red Fort, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and a symbol of India's history and sovereignty, added a layer of gravity to the situation. This was not just any public space. It was a site of immense cultural and national importance. The government and security agencies treated the matter with the highest possible priority. In the immediate aftermath, security was visibly strengthened across Delhi. You could feel the heightened state of alert. Additional police and paramilitary forces were deployed to key strategic spots, crowded markets like Connaught Place and Sarojini Nagar, major metro stations, airports, and other public gathering places. Random vehicle checks and increased patrols became the new normal in the hours and days that followed. A clear message that the city was on high alert and taking no chances. That same day, high-level meetings were convened in the corridors of power. Top government representatives, including senior ministers and heads of security agencies, met to review the preliminary findings. The focus of these discussions was threefold. First, to protect the public and prevent any further incidents. Second, to ensure that only accurate, verified information was released to avoid panic and speculation. And third, to maintain calm and order across the city. They coordinated the multi-agency response, ensuring that the police, intelligence, Buddhist, and forensic departments worked together seamlessly. A unified command structure was essential to manage a crisis of this scale effectively. As the investigation deepened, the technical details became paramount. Specialists got to work analyzing the evidence collected from the scene. They were trying to understand the exact nature of the situation. Was it a mechanical failure, an electrical malfunction, or something else entirely? Different scenarios were being evaluated. They examined digital data from retrieved devices, analyzed physical fragments, and cross-referenced their findings with intelligence reports. This was a painstaking process where every theory had to be backed by solid proof. The investigators were committed to a thorough and unbiased inquiry, ensuring every angle was explored before any conclusions were drawn. The public was anxious for answers, but the authorities understood the importance of getting it right, rather than just being fast. The incident of November 10th served as a stark reminder for everyone. It highlighted the importance of public awareness and vigilance, especially in densely populated urban environments. It also showcased the critical need for robust coordination among the city's security and emergency response teams. The quick action of Delhi's emergency services, the fire department, the police, and disaster management units was commendable. Their training and preparedness were put to the test, and they acted swiftly to contain the situation, manage the public, and restore a semblance of order before things could spiral further out of control. Their efforts were crucial in preventing panic and ensuring the safety of millions. While the full, detailed findings of the investigation are still awaited and will be released officially in due course, one thing has become abundantly clear. The spirit of Delhi remains unbroken. The city has faced challenges in the past, and each time it has demonstrated incredible resilience, courage, and unity. The immediate aftermath saw citizens helping each other, showing patience during traffic diversions, and cooperating with authorities. This collective strength is the bedrock of the city. Delhi remains alert, strong, and united, ready to face whatever comes its way. So, where do we stand now? The focus has shifted towards achieving complete clarity on what happened and why. The primary goals are to ensure the long-term safety of the public and to implement measures that can prevent such unexpected situations in the future. The lessons learned from this event will be integrated into the city's security protocols. This involves ongoing cooperation between all the different agencies. But just as importantly, it relies on the partnership between the authorities and the public. An alert citizenry is the first line of defense. With this shared responsibility, Delhi continues to move forward, not with fear, but with confidence and a renewed commitment to safety and security. Thank you for watching. What are your thoughts on this event and the city's response? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more in-depth analysis of important events. Stay safe and stay informed.